Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a UFO encounters video on the UFO offensive of November 1957. This is kind of a weird one. I didn't realize there was so much to this. I got I had information on a number of these different attacks, but I didn't realize there was so many of them spread out over such a large area. Reports of attacks by UFOs throughout history are numerous. However, in November of 1957, these UFO attacks took on a coordinated flavor. In early November 1957, at 2 o'clock in the morning, two sentries stationed at Fort Itaipu, Itaipu, Brazil, witnessed a luminous orange disk coming at them quickly. It was low over the sea and rapidly moved directly over them. The sentries felt a wave of heat, and their skin felt as if it burst into flame. The sentries fled screaming, prompting other soldiers to come out of the barracks. Many of them witnessed the craft as it quickly flew off. The attack disabled the fort's electrical system, and the sentries had first and second degree burns over 10% of their bodies. So this was a serious attack. This wasn't oh gee, we accidentally hit you with our weapon. No, this was an attack. This type of attack is highly reminiscent of EMP attacks commonly used to disperse crowds. The difference is that the crowd dispersal attacks don't burn the victims, but they could if you put more power to them. So they're very, very similar. Dozens of other attacks occurred during that same month all across Brazil and up into Central America and as far north as the United States. Victims were burned to various degrees and suffered radiation poisoning. These attacks went as far as Oro Grande, New Mexico, Merrim, Indiana, and Madison, Ohio. A few isolated attacks here and there, over several decades, can be considered anomalies or misunderstandings, or it's just, accidents or whatever. Dozens of attacks, all similar in nature and all directed at human beings, all in the same 20 to 30 day time frame, is a full-on offensive. The UFOs in question were waging war on human beings. I don't know of any other explanation. I don't know any other way to explain that. I don't know of any other way to say it. When you have dozens of attacks of the same nature and they're all across a large swath of area, I don't know, that's an attack. I don't care who you are, that's an attack. Why they primarily targeted Brazil is a question nobody has answered. Perhaps they felt that Brazil held some kind of strategic or tactical importance. Maybe Brazil has some resource that they require. Who knows? All we do know is that sometimes UFOs aren't the benevolent saviors many people claim that they are. Sometimes they attack us for no reason. And those sentries weren't doing anything. They were walking a beat, same as any other soldier. They're walking along with their rifle, and they see this thing show up, and it attacks them. And there's no other explanation for that but an attack. This whatever beam that this UFO shot out burned them over 10% of their bodies. Furthermore, it knocked out the electrical system of the fortress that they were guarding. Fort Itaipu, Itaipu. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Itaipu, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, the point I'm getting at is this was a serious attack. This hurt people. It could have conceivably damaged property. I mean, it was a serious attack. And there's lots of these attacks throughout Brazil. I actually found a site that has a bunch of them there. The infographics show. You got to check that out. It's really great. They kind of correlate information for you. It's awesome. So if you get a chance, check their site out. The infographics show. But yeah, do your own research on these and put them in the comments if you feel led to do so. I'm sure everybody would love to read your comments. But when you have so many different attacks, so many different events where people get hurt and stuff gets damaged, electrical systems are knocked out. I don't think that can be an accident. I'm pretty sure that could be considered an attack. I don't know any other way to say it. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all. Devo Poland, a scientific representative of a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, is sent away as an exchange officer. His objective? To learn the one skill his species never developed, to fight. And he's sent to learn that skill from the one species who does it better than any other in the galaxy, humans. If you like science fiction with an upbeat military tone, check out my novel, Vanguard 1.